Betty Lynn may not be a household name, but for those of us who grew up watching reruns of The Andy Griffith Show, she is instantly recognizable as Deputy Barney Fife's best gal in all of Mayberry, Thelma Lou. Yep, forget all of Andy's girlfriends, because you know what? I think that Thelma Lou had them all beat. She had just the right amount of spunk and sass. She was the epitome of cute, and for the life of me, even as a kid, I couldn't figure out how Barney had gotten so lucky. Thelma Lou was played to perfection by actress Betty Lynn. Lynn wasn't a newcomer to the entertainment industry by any means. She had been performing since she was a teen, and in the late 40s, Lynn was in movies with the likes of Bette Davis and the great Maureen O'Hara. In the 50s, she transitioned to television and found steady work throughout that decade. But it was on The Andy Griffith Show where Lynn was able to play a role that she found immensely enjoyable, and she knew that she was doing something very special. The chemistry between Lynn and Don Knotts was undeniable, and while Andy moved from girlfriend to girlfriend during those early seasons, once Thelma Lou came on the scene, I think most of us knew that she was the one for Barney. And just like before The Andy Griffith Show, Lynn found steady work on TV shows in the 70s and 80s, on shows like The Mod Squad, Barnaby Jones, and Little House on the Prairie. However, I've got to say that her greatest role during that time was in 1986's Return to Mayberry TV movie. There, we finally got to see Thelma Lou and Barney tie the knot. It was a critical plot point in the movie, and it was fun to see Lynn playing Thelma Lou on the screen again after so many years. After retiring from the entertainment industry in the early 90s, Betty Lynn would be a frequent participant in Mount Airy's Mayberry days. When she was in Mount Airy, Lynn would often comment about how much the little North Carolina town actually felt like Mayberry. She loved it so much that she ended up moving there, where she resides to this very day. And in 2016, Lynn received North Carolina's highest citizen award, called the Order of the Longleaf Pine. Previous recipients have been Maya Angelou, Michael Jordan, Dale Earnhardt, Billy Graham, and of course Andy Griffith. To this very day, Lynn still makes weekly appearances at the Andy Griffith Museum and visits with fans of the show. This lady is really one of a kind, and sadly, aside from Ron Howard, really the last of the Mayberry actors to still be with us. So that's it. What do you think? Were you a fan of the Andy Griffith Show, and in particular Thelma Lou? Let me know in the comments section below, and while you're at it, I would appreciate it if you clicked on the thumbs up icon and maybe even considered subscribing to the channel. I talk about music, movies, and television, mostly from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know the good stuff. But most importantly, and as always, thank you so much for watching.